Hey, what is going down, Am I on the Air universe? Before we get started, I just want to let you know that today's podcast is presented by Podgo. Podgo is the easiest way for you to monetize your podcast, providing podcasters with a flat rate for ad space so you always know how much you get when you include an ad from Podgo. Apply today and become a member and immediately be connected with advertisers that fit your audience. That's podgo.co at podgo.co. And be sure to add Am I on the Air in that section where it asks you, how'd you hear about Podgo? You heard it right here, Am I on the Air? So make sure you fill that out in the application. Thanks, everyone, and enjoy the show.
Hi, am I on the air?
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
John, I got you.
John, do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex my better. Voltron transform to DX Don. Mega and Orsine. You probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke all the steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Well, all right. What is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? My name is Don Mega. I am your host, and I welcome you to the show. It's season 22, episode 17, and tonight's show is titled Mega Remorse. So, hey, it is the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. It's Star Wars Day, and it's, it's a good day to do a new Am I on the Air, because it's Star Wars Day. So I love that we are broadcasting live from the Red Dragons radio studios here on this May 4th, 2021. May the 4th be with you. Tomorrow is Revenge of the 5th, and we are ready to rock and roll to bring you the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, reviews. You come right here to Am I on the Air. So thank you so much for joining. Before we get going with the reviews, and I do have 3 movie reviews for you. I got 3 quick things on the TV world, and then we'll get you caught up with everything that happened in the last week in entertainment news, television, movies, everything that went down. But first, I got to make a plug. I'm going to plug our separate podcast feed for our spin-off podcast, Am I on the Air? Quick Bites. So once again, if you're subscribed to this show and you listen to this podcast every single week, why are you not subscribed to our Quick Bites spinoff? Huh? I'm asking you a question. Answer me. You should be subscribed to it. What is Am I on the Air Quick Bites? I will explain. What it is it's very self-explanatory. It's a quick bite of information. This podcast here is a lot. We are information overload on this podcast, right? Very quick, very brief points across all news that is dropped in a week. We run anywhere from, 40 minutes to an hour long. Quick bite, 10 to 15 minutes. And it's very specific on one topic. Something big that broke. Something I want to take time to dive into a little bit more than I could on a normal podcast. That's a quick bite. And I've been getting a lot of great feedback from you guys. The people that do listen to the Quick Bites regularly have reached out and said, man, I love those Quick Bites. And I really do appreciate that. They're fun to do. It's fun to just be able to record for 10 to 15 minutes and just talk about something very detailed without feeling rushed. Because I do feel rushed when I do this show to get all the news out to you in a very, short time. And that's hard to do because I talk a lot of news. So check out Am I on the Air Quick Bites. It is a separate podcast feed. Excuse me. It's a separate feed. I didn't want those episodes clouded with the main show. I wanted it to be its own thing. So you do need to subscribe to a separate feed. Easiest way to get to it, go to our webpage, amiontheair.com. In the top right-hand corner, you'll see all our social media links. There's a link there that says website. Click it. It'll bring you to our Quick Bites webpage, and you can subscribe from there. You can also listen on reddragonsradio.com. You can also listen, of course, on iTunes and Spotify. It's available on Google Podcasts. It's available on pretty much all the podcast platforms. So whatever you listen on, subscribe to it and join that feed so you don't miss anything. I did drop a Quick Bite episode yesterday breaking down all the big Marvel news that came out. Marvel dropped a little nugget of a trailer for us, kind of talking about the cinematic universe, going back to the movie theaters, and then celebrating some upcoming releases. We got some news on release dates and titles for films, and I spent a good, roughly around 13 minutes or so breaking it all down for you guys, and it was a really great episode, so go check that out, because I will not be able to go in such great detail here tonight. I will talk about it, but not to the extent that the Quick Bite went into, so check that out. Okay, enough with my own plugs. I got 3 movie reviews for you, non-spoiler, so let's jump right into it. Up first is a movie I was looking so forward to ever since I saw the first trailer. I heard about a year ago they were going to be making this Tom Clancy movie without remorse, and then Michael B. Jordan joined, and I was like, this is going to be a really cool movie. And then the pandemic happened. Amazon Prime swoops in, says, hey, we're going to buy this movie, we're going to put it on Prime Video, and it came out this past Friday on Prime. Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. An elite Navy SEAL uncovers an international conspiracy while seeking justice for the murder of his pregnant wife. Plain and simple, to the point. Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Bell is in this, Jodie Turner-Smith is in this, Guy Pearce is in this. There's a lot of people that pop up throughout this thing, and some really strong people, and some strong performances in this. When the trailer came out, I was blown away. I thought the trailer was beyond fantastic. And the second trailer came out, I was still so in. So man, when this thing came out Friday night, I was like, let's go. I am ready. And unfortunately, I was disappointed. So the movie's not bad. I did like it, but I didn't like it nearly as much as I thought I would. The movie starts off really, really strong. I mean, the first 20 minutes or so, I was hooked. I was hooked in. I was like, oh man, here we go. We ramping up. This is going to be great. And then after those first 20 minutes or so, the movie just bombs out after that. It just becomes very cliche. It's like every other movie you've seen. It does have some really good action scenes. Michael B. Jordan is fantastic in this movie. He's great. But it's not enough to hold everything up. And it just ends up being this typical kind of, military, international kind of movie that you've seen done a dozen times. So at the end of the day, I would give Without Remorse 3 out of 5 stars. It was good. I just really was hoping for a 4 or 5 star movie out of this thing, especially based on how awesome those trailers were. So that was unfortunate, but that is also Tom Clancy's Without Remorse, now streaming on Prime Video. Okay. Now I got a couple family films that we checked out over the weekend. Up first is The Mitchells versus the Machines. This is another movie that was supposed to be in theaters late last year, but once again, because of the pandemic, the movie was delayed. And this time it was Netflix that swooped in and bought the rights to this and released it once again this past weekend. We got The Mitchells versus the Machines. And I really liked this movie. This was a great animated film that has some awesome laughs. My daughter absolutely loved this film. She's already asking to watch it again. It's produced by Lord and Miller, who just seem to do no wrong. They know comedy, and especially when you tie them in with like an animated film like this, you get it. I mean, this is the same people that were behind Into the Spider-Verse, and you get some of those vibes in this movie. You got Danny McBride doing a voice, Abby Jacobson, Maya Rudolph, Eric Andre, Olivia Colman, Fred Armisen, Beck Burnett from SNL, and even Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. This is about a quirky, dysfunctional family's road trip when it's upended when they find themselves in the middle of a robot apocalypse and suddenly becoming humanity's unlikeliest last hope. I just love a family film like this. This is about a family that is very dysfunctional. They don't get along very well. They go on this road trip as a family to try to bond better. And in the midst of it, this robot apocalypse breaks out, and pretty much it's up to them to save the world, and they got to kind of come together. And like I said, it's really funny. It's quirky. The animation's great. This was a really fun, pleasant surprise, man. So highly recommend you check out The Mitchells versus the Machines, now streaming on Netflix. I would give this one 4 out of 5 stars. And my third movie is another kiddie flick. Me and my daughter had some daddy-daughter time over the weekend, and we said, all right, let's check this out. She's been wanting to watch Flora and Ulysses. This is a movie that actually came out last month, and just never got a chance to get around to it. And it's cute, man. It's cute. It's cheesy. It's that typical kind of old school Disney Channel, Nickelodeon kind of format. But it's, like I said, for young kids, my daughter got a super kick out of it. When Flora rescues a squirrel she names Ulysses, she is amazed to discover that he possesses unique superhero powers, which take them on an adventure of humorous complications that ultimately change Flora's life and her outlook forever. No tights, no cape, no problem. That's right, because we got a super squirrel in this movie. Yes, this is kind of comic book based. Flora is a comic book nerd who just loves all her superheroes. Her dad, played by Ben Schwartz, he, wrote comic books himself. And, so she just loves superheroes. And then she comes across this squirrel, and the squirrel ends up having somewhat of superpowers. And it's just, and then of course it becomes your typical kind of Disney movie of the bad guys trying to get the squirrel and the family coming together. I always think of this one as like, this could have been the origin story of Squirrel Girl, right? Since they do tie into the whole, comic book lore so much. But once again, this is for an adult, was a very cheesy movie. So, when you have something like The Mitchells versus the Machines, and the whole family can really enjoy it. Flora and Ulysses isn't quite that. This is definitely, like I said, this isn't aimed for the parents. This is aimed more for the kids, and based on that alone, it's very cute. And like I said, you got Allison Hannigan playing the mom, Ben Schwartz playing the dad, Danny Pudi pops up in this, and the little girl's cute, and the squirrel's awesome. So, for a quick family movie on Disney Plus, check it out, man. You're not gonna, it's not gonna hurt anything. So I would give Flora and Ulysses a 3 out of 5, based on how well my daughter really enjoyed this film here. So there you guys go, man. 3 movies. We had Without Remorse, now on Amazon Prime Video. That would be 3 out of 5 stars. The Mitchells versus the Machines on Netflix, 4 out of 5 stars. And Flora and Ulysses over on Disney Plus, 3 out of 5 stars. So there you go. That's my 3 movie reviews. Let's go on over to the TV side. And over on the TV side, another show came out that I've been waiting for because I really like the trailer, and it's for the new show, The Mosquito Coast. That's right, The Mosquito Coast, which is on Apple TV+. This one here stars Justin Theroux, Melissa George, and this is a family show that basically is about this family that's kind of living off the grid, and the U.S. government finally tracks them down, and they need to flee and get away to begin a new life. I'm only 1 episode into this. There's only 2 episodes out right now that you can actually watch. This is a show that's going to drop every week on Fridays. And so I still got to watch the second episode, but I watched the first one, and I liked it. It starts off a little slow, but really gets going towards the mid to the end of the episode, so I'm really excited to see where it goes. And like I said, I watched the trailer, and the trailer is high octane and looks really, really good, like a great cat and mouse kind of thing between them and the government and the police and everything. So I'm curious to see what goes down here. I recommend to check it out. The Mosquito Coast, now streaming on Apple TV+. And a couple other little tidbit nuggets. We know that Marvel Studios has a show on Disney Plus called Assembled, and this is a show that will air after every time a Marvel Studio show ends on Disney Plus. So, they have the show Legends, which airs before a series starts to kind of catch you up with what the characters have been doing. Assembled is a show that shows you the making of after the show is over, so you can see how everything kind of came together, and so they don't spoil anything. That's why they do it after the show ends. So we've only had 2 episodes of this. The first episode, of course, did WandaVision, and episode number 2 just dropped this past weekend, of course, talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier. So I checked that one out, and that's a really good making of. It's about an hour long and really takes you into the show and how everything came together and what their plans were and how COVID affected the show, and it was a really good watch. So check out Assembled over on Disney Plus. And speaking of Disney Plus, they also released a little short was a spinoff of Soul, and this one here is called 22 versus Earth. And this is set before the events of Soul. 22 refuses to go to Earth, and she enlists a gang of 5 new souls in attempt of rebellion. However, 22's subversive plot leads to a surprising revelation about the meaning of life. So this was really cute. It's less than 10 minutes long, but it's a prequel to Soul about the character 22 and just kind of, trying to find the meaning of life. So it was really cute. My daughter really liked this as well, and you can check that out now exclusively on Disney Plus. So there you go. 3 quick things on the TV side: the Mosquito Coast now on Apple TV Plus, Assembled on Disney Plus, and 22 versus Earth on Disney Plus as well. All right, guys, that is our reviews. Let's switch on over and let's get to our news of the week. So we talked about Vivo. Vivo is Lin-Manuel Miranda's new animated musical, and we heard that Netflix was picking up the rights to it, and that is awesome, but they finally released a little teaser trailer for it, which is actually really cute. So looking forward to seeing Vivo, who's a little singing and dancing monkey. That's really, really cute. So that's going to be coming to Netflix pretty soon here. We have a pretty cool trailer that popped up that kind of unveils the first look at all the summer movies coming to Netflix. And they have a new movie dropping every single week starting now throughout the entire summer. So this was a really cool trailer to watch to see all the different projects that are coming. So check that out if you haven't seen that. And once again, any of the trailers, any of the news, if you want to know more, check out our social media, our Twitter, our Facebook. Just search Am I on the Air and follow along with that. It looks like they're going to do an English language remake for the movie Another Round. This was one that was nominated for an Oscar. It looks like Leonardo DiCaprio is being eyed to star in the remake of Another Round. So crazy that they're looking to remake this movie this quickly, because this film just came out in the last year and they're already saying let's make this new version. But hey man, we'll see what they do with it. We have the first look photos and the teaser trailer for The Tomorrow War, which is Chris Pratt's new sci-fi action movie. The teaser trailer really doesn't show anything. It's about 30 seconds long, and it's a lot of just quick glimpses, some bits of action, and that's that. You don't see much else, but I'm looking very forward to this movie. I believe it comes out in July on Amazon Prime, so check out that trailer if you haven't seen it yet. Cole Sprouse is going to star in a new HBO Max sci-fi rom-com called Moonshoot, so check that out. Moonshot, I should say. Sorry to pronounce that wrong. It's going to be Moonshot, and he's going to star alongside Lana Condor in the new HBO Max original feature. Universal Pictures is going to be releasing the Scott Derrickson movie, The Black Phone, early next year. It'll be in January of 2022. Netflix is set to premiere the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Eternal, the movie, Part 1 and Part 2, which will premiere on June 3rd, 2021, and you can check out the first trailer now for that. We have an article up with Emily Van Camp discussing Sharon Carter's MCU future, so I won't spoil anything there, but it's pretty interesting to see what she talks about. Patrick Dempsey says he will sing in Disenchanted. So yes, he will be in the sequel that they're putting together, and he says he will sing, so there you go. It also looks like we are going to get another movie in the Monsterverse, and I'm very excited about this. Godzilla vs. Kong did so well, they want to do another movie, and the rumor has it that the next movie will be called Son of Kong. So there you go, guys. We'll see where this takes us, and it looks like Adam Wingard might be returning to direct as well, since the movie did so well. He'd be the first director out of all of these Monsterverse movies to actually return for a sequel. Ironheart, which is going to be an upcoming Marvel Disney Plus show, has just hired its head writer for the project. So they're starting to get that put together, which is pretty awesome there. Percy Jackson is actually officially casting for the upcoming Disney Plus series. So that's meaning it's one step closer to fruition. Michael B. Jordan comments on his Superman rumors and that he's very flattered by the fans who continue to say he should do it. So, interesting article, but basically in a nutshell, he's saying, these are just rumors and nothing is really true, to say the least. But you never know, man. I don't trust anything any of these actors say. J.K. Simmons and Stephen James are going to star in a new sports drama film called National Champions. Caitlin Dever is joining George Clooney and Julia Roberts in their movie Ticket to Paradise. We have the teaser trailer for Troll Hunters, Rise of the Titans, which is coming to Netflix, of course, from Guillermo del Toro. So you can check out that teaser trailer there. Power Book 3, that's right, another Power spinoff, Raising Kanan, gets its first teaser trailer, and it will premiere on Starz in July. We also have the first teaser trailer for Physical, which stars Rose Byrne in the 80s, and this is coming to Apple TV Plus. I love Rose Byrne, and seeing her in that workout gear, I'm going to watch this show. So that's coming to Apple TV Plus. We have the final trailer for Peter Rabbit 2. This movie feels like it's been coming out for 5 years because it's been pushed 50 million times, but it's finally coming out in June, and they've released the final trailer for that. So Peter Rabbit 2. And I'll just say, man, my daughter loves movies, loves trailers, and she's so into so much, but and she really liked the first Peter Rabbit movie, but I'm telling you, dude, when we went to watch this trailer for Peter Rabbit 2, she paid zero attention to this trailer. So that doesn't bode well for Peter Rabbit, but we'll see what comes of it. Universal is working on a reboot of the classic children's book, The Borrowers. So they're looking to reboot that up. A Flintstones adult animated sequel series is in development called Bedrock, and it will star Elizabeth Banks as a grown-up Pebbles. So there you go. So this will be very interesting to see what they come about. Fantasy Island, we know we're getting a TV reboot going to Fox, and they've just brought on Rosalind Sanchez to lead the project. So this I like. Rosalind Sanchez, yeah baby. I will be checking out this reboot of Fantasy Island. Loudermilk Season 3, that's right, the Ron Livingston comedy gets a surprise release. All 10 episodes are now streaming on Amazon Prime, so check that out. I actually bookmarked this show. I'm going to try to watch Season 1 and see what I think about it, so I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like a pretty interesting show. We have the Season 2 trailer for Why Women Kill, and it has just been given a release date for this June on Paramount Plus. So there you go. Why Women Kill Season 2. All right. What else we got here? Going back to Bedrock, just some more details here. Elizabeth Banks will star in and executive produce the long-gestating animated project titled Bedrock, which will be an update of the classic animated series, which will be set 20 years after the 1960s series and center on a grown-up Pebbles Flintstones. So there you go on that. DC Superhero Girls and the Teen Titans Go are going to team up for a first ever crossover event coming to Cartoon Network. So that is pretty cool there. My daughter loves both of these shows, so this is going to be really, really cool to see. Sorry, I was looking through a couple things. Moving along here, Legends of Tomorrow premiered its season 6 this past Sunday, so that show is back. You can check it out now on the CW app if you missed it. We have the first trailer for Luca, which is the new Disney Pixar film. It looks actually really, really cute, and this is another one that was supposed to be in theaters. It's going to bypass and go straight to Disney Plus this summer, so looking forward to checking out Luca. Alrighty, Lionsgate is going to be dating The Protege, Shotgun Wedding, and White Bird. These are 3 movies that have been on the slate but did not have any release dates, but they're putting out that. Samuel L. Jackson will star in The Protege. Jennifer Lopez will be in Shotgun Wedding. So they're putting some dates together for that. They'll all be out next year. Bo Burnham, Inside, is going to be a new Netflix special that is coming out, and it will actually be his 5th stand-up special, which I didn't even know about this dude until Promising Young Woman, and now I'm like, damn, he's a stand-up comedian? So check that out. It's called Inside, and it's because he booked it. You know, it was about life indoors throughout 2020, so check that out. Let's see here. You know, we talked about Captain America 4 being in the works, and Malcolm Spellman, who's supposed to be writing the movie, of course, is doing the hush thing, saying, like, I don't know what y'all are talking about, which is so funny with this damn Marvel news, man. Everybody's so scared of getting killed by Kevin Feige that no one ever wants to say anything. We have the trailer for Blue Miracle, which is the new comedic drama coming to Netflix, so check that out. We also have the trailer for a show called Hacks, which is Jean Smart as the Queen of Las Vegas in a new HBO Max comedy that's coming out. The Meg 2, finally we get some news. Jason Statham has confirmed that filming will start in early 2022. So it's about damn time, man. They need to jump on this boat. People forgetting about the Meg. We need more. We need more. HBO Max's Gossip Girl reboot is going to be coming later this year, so that's good news for a lot of people waiting on that one. And we do have some extra character details that have come out, so you can check that out if you are interested. Titans Season 3. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to see Titans. I wish we'd get a release date, but we did find out that the Scarecrow is going to be in Season 3. This is awesome. Actor from Mad Men, Vincent Kartheiser, is going to play Scarecrow in Titan Season 3, so welcome aboard. That is awesome. Journey Smollett is set to star in and executive produce a new Netflix thriller called Lou, so I love that. I love Journey Smollett, so that's going to be a great addition there. Gal Gadot is set to star in a new feature adaptation of the book Meet Me in Another Life, so they will be adapting that one here soon. DC Fandom 2021 global event is returning this October. Very excited about this. I loved DC Fandom last summer. I thought that was really cool. We saw a lot of cool footage. We got a lot of good news. And man, when it comes out in October, there's a lot of cool stuff they could be dropping on this thing. So I'm very excited that this is something they're going to be bringing back. DC Fandom this October. Kano actor in Mortal Kombat Josh Lawson says he wants James Marsden to play Johnny Cage in the sequel. So, hey man, I'd be cool with James Marsden being Johnny Cage. I could see that one. Let's go. Escape Room 2 has been bumped up, you know, in an age where everything is being pushed back, and it's just pissing me off so much. We find out that Escape Room is actually moving up 6 months. That's right, 6 months. It will now hit screens on July 16th. The movie wasn't supposed to come out till January of 2022. Now we're getting it July 16th, 2021. Thank you, Sony. This is what's up. You see movie theaters reopening. You're saying, hey, we're going to move this movie up. Why should it sit on a shelf? There's no need for it. Let's put it out this summer. I love it. Thank you. Escape Room 2, even though I have zero interest in this movie, I thank you, Sony, for putting it out early and getting people back in theaters. A John Mayer talk show inspired by the British series. It's going to be a talk show spin-off kind of thing with John Mayer coming to Paramount Plus. They're in final negotiations for that. A dance dramedy called The Big Leap, starring Scott Foley, has landed a series order over on Fox. Josh Gad and Ela Fisher are going to star in a 6-episode comedy coming to Peacock called Wolf Like Me. So I love the casting on this. That is awesome. The Samuel L. Jackson movie Protege that we mentioned earlier that was supposed to come out in 2022 has actually landed a summer 2021 release date. So that is awesome there. So congratulations for that getting moved up as well. The Handmaid's Tale is back over on Hulu, and they just released that 4th season, and it's already been renewed for a 5th season. And the showrunner says, hey man, we got a lot of stories to tell, so we could take this thing far into the future. So there you go. There you go. I don't know what's going to happen, but, the show doesn't look to be ending anytime soon. Florence Pugh is set to star in an adaptation of the book The Wonder, so congratulations there. She is fantastic, and I'm happy for her getting that. Isabella Merced has joined Andy Garcia in the Father of the Bride remake, so great addition there as well. Fox is reviving its musical game show Don't Forget the Lyrics with Niecy Nash set to host, so congratulations there. Noah Centineo is set to top line the new Netflix CIA series, which we don't have a name for right now, but yes, he was set to top line that. Leslie Jones is set to host the MTV Movie and TV Awards. Daniel Henney stars as Lan Mandragorn in The Wheel of Time, which will be an upcoming series based on the best-selling fantasy novels coming soon to Prime Video. We have the new IMAX poster for Fast 9, which looks really, really cool. You can check that up on her Instagram, actually. It's pretty awesome there. Allison Janney is set to star alongside Journey Smollett in that upcoming movie Lou, coming to Netflix. And J.J. Abrams is actually involved with this project as well from his Bad Robot production company. Castlevania Season 4 trailer has dropped, so check that out. The Connors cast has agreed to a deal to come back for a 4th season of the sitcom, so congratulations to them on that. An actor from the show Young Rock is set to join The Rock in Black Adam. That's right. They're currently filming Black Adam, and we found out that Yuli Latukifu is reuniting with the man he portrays on television as he is joining Black Adam. This guy is awesome. He is probably my favorite interpretation of The Rock on the show Young Rock, and I think this is really cool. What would be really awesome is if he actually plays a young Rock in this movie, but we don't know who he's playing or what he's doing, but it is cool that The Rock kind of is keeping it in the family there and bringing him on to join the film. So I do love that. Going back to Noah Centineo, man, we just mentioned this guy in a new CIA show coming to Netflix, and that's probably because he has more time to do that because he has dropped out of the Masters of the Universe movie. That's right. He was supposed to be He-Man. I remember when this news came out, probably close to 2 years ago at this point. When that news came out, I was like, dude, this guy is going to be He-Man? It made no sense. This casting always seemed off to me, but he seemed stoked for the project. I was like, cool, I'll trust in the process. But now he has dropped out. So there you go, man. Back to the drawing board. We will see who will sign up for this thing, even though this movie has been baited in front of us for many years and they can never seem to get it going. And we'll see who they get to try to play He-Man in the upcoming Masters of the Universe. So as Noah Centineo has exited the film. Netflix has canceled the show The Duchess after just 1 season. Peacock subscribers have passed 42 million subscribers thanks to The Office and to WWE. So congratulations there. Of course, The Office moving from Netflix and then the WWE Network moving over to Peacock as well exclusively. So that has boosted Peacock tremendously and I love it. CM Punk, speaking of WWE, CM Punk says he wants to play Thrawn in the Star Wars universe. So there you go. It's cool that he's kind of throwing that out in the universe. I'll go for it, man. Come on, CM Punk. Let's do it. Robert Kirkman has confirmed that 2 more seasons of Invincible is coming to Amazon Prime. That's right. We will get season 2 and 3 of Invincible. Invincible is done right now, and you can stream the whole series as of this moment. And it's pretty cool there to get 2 more seasons. I'm only so-so on this show, but that's also because I have a love-hate relationship with animation. So I will finish it, and we'll see if I come back for season 2 and 3. But it is big news because I know a lot of people really, really like this show. Speaking of Star Wars, again, the game Jedi Fallen Order will be getting a free Series X and PS5 upgrade later this summer. So that is awesome there. Taylor Schilling is joining Seth Rogen in Hulu's Pam and Tommy miniseries, so I love that. New Dexter Revival teaser trailer has come out, taking a first look at Michael C. Hall's return. I love this little teaser. It's so short, and this is better. Remember last week when we did the show, I told you about a teaser where it just showed like an axe and a piece of wood, and that was that, right? We didn't get much else. This teaser, you actually get to see him. And if you look in the reflection in the window, you'll see something pretty cool there as well. I did not see it the first time I watched this teaser trailer. I don't know how I didn't see it, but I didn't see it. And then I read something and I went back and watched it again and said, oh my God, how did I not notice that the first time I watched this thing? It is a pretty cool little thing that they did with the reflection there. So check that out if you get a chance. I'm so excited. Dexter is one of my all-time favorite television shows. So I'm so happy to get this revival later this year on Showtime. We have the first trailer for Sweet Tooth, which is a new Netflix fantasy series based on the DC comic book. So check out that trailer. It looks really interesting. I've never heard of Sweet Tooth, but I'll give the show a shot. We'll see how it goes. We have the new Red Band trailer for Wrath of Man starring Jason Statham. This movie hits theaters this Friday, so I'll be checking that out, and we'll talk about that on next week's show. The new Transformers movie has added another cast member. Dominique Fishback is set to join the cast of the new Transformers movie. She was in Judas and the Black Messiah. She's going to join Anthony Ramos in the upcoming Transformers film. The CW has set some summer premiere dates for Supergirl and Stargirl and a couple other shows, so check out that schedule if you want to know when your favorite show is returning. David Cronenberg has cast Viggo Mortensen, Leah Seydoux, Kristen Stewart, and more for his upcoming film Crimes of the Future. We also have the trailer for The Misfits, which is a new Pierce Brosnan group leading a ragtag group on a heist for gold. This looks very cheesy, straight-to-video style, but it could be fun. It could be fun. It's got a good cast, so we'll see how it goes. The CW's Walker Show has promoted Odette Annabelle to series regular for season 2. Love this. I love Odette Annabelle. She is fantastic. I wish she'd be in better projects than Walker. If you want to really see her kick some ass, go watch Banshee. But yeah, she's great. She was great in Supergirl, so I'm glad that she's getting some work here over on Walker. Let's see here. Mortal Kombat star Joe Taslim talks about a potential sequel and a Sub-Zero prequel. That's right. Remember, he signed on for 4 films. So we'll see what we get with some more Sub-Zero if it happens. Hulu has snagged Olga Dies Dreaming. They're going to base a TV show on the novel, so that is coming to Hulu. Greg Kinnear has joined the Apple limited series In With the Devil. Lucifer Season 5B has dropped its first trailer, and I love it. I love Lucifer. The first half of the season was great. We've been waiting forever, and now we're finally getting the second season. Second half, I should say, of Season 5. Season 5B is coming at the end of May, so I'm very, very excited about that. Gunpowder Milkshake. Netflix has nabbed the U.S. rights to the All-Star action picture. That's right. So this was another one supposed to be going to theaters, and Netflix has won U.S. distribution rights. So there you go. That's awesome right there. Female-led action movie. Lena Headey is going to be returning for HBO for a new Watergate miniseries called The White House Plumbers. Congratulations to Finn Wittrock, who has landed the Guy Gardner role in the upcoming HBO Max Green Lantern series. So we're finally getting some Green Lantern news. I like Finn Wittrock. I think he'll be a great addition. I don't know if he's a good Guy Gardner. I don't know if he fits that role very well, but once again, I will leave it up to the casting pros and what they saw in him, but I'm just happy to have casting news and that we are going to be moving forward here very quickly on this new HBO Max Green Lantern series. We're supposed to be hearing very soon about some other casting because this show is going to have several Green Lanterns in it, so I can't wait to see how the rest of this cast shakes out. But congratulations to Finn Wittrock for landing the Guy Gardner role. We have the final season trailer for the Kaminsky Method, so check that out. Toni Collette is joining Colin Firth in HBO Max's crime drama The Staircase. The Borderlands movie, which is now filming, continues to add people to it, and they've just added Gina Gershon to the film, and she'll be playing Moxie. So congratulations there. That's awesome. I love Gina Gershon. So nice little addition there. NBC has picked up second seasons of Young Rock and Kenan. I love both of these shows, especially Young Rock. I really, really like Young Rock. Of course I do, because I'm a massive rock fan. But this show's been awesome. It's been really funny, and I love the way that they set it up. Kenan has also been a really funny and consistent show, so I'm happy for both of these getting picked up by NBC for second seasons. HBO Max's Our Flag Means Death upcoming film has added Taika Waititi as Blackbeard. That's right. So there you go. He will be playing Blackbeard in that. Vin Diesel teases that Michael Caine might be joining the franchise soon for Fast and the Furious. It's all about family. So Michael Caine possibly joining up. Secret Invasion, Marvel Studios has been continuing to add casting members, and Killian Scott is in talks to join the Disney Plus series. Jason Statham says he hopes to return for Fast and Furious 10 and 11, and also hopes to get going here soon on Hobbs and Shaw 2. So, hey man, I hope you return as well. Very excited about that. Gemma Chan's character Cersei in the upcoming Eternals is supposedly the lead character that will be in the Eternals film. So this was a shock because we all thought Angelina Jolie's character was going to be the biggest. A lot of people said it's just it's a team movie, kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. So there is really no direct lead. But Kevin Feige said that, yeah, if you had to pick somebody to be the lead, it would be Gemma Chan's character Cersei. So there you go on that. Melissa Rauch is set to star as Harry's daughter in the upcoming NBC sequel series of Night Court. So I love that addition. She's great, so I love that. The CW's Naomi has a first look as the Ava DuVernay DC pilot has just finished filming, so you can take your first look at her character there, which is pretty awesome. They did kind of a nice recreation of the comic book. Let's see, we have the season 3 trailer for Black Monday. This is a show I really want to watch and I just haven't gotten a chance to, but it's on Showtime, stars Don Cheadle and Regina Hall. Looking forward to checking this out, but check out the season 3 trailer that just dropped. The NCIS Hawaii spinoff, we said it was going to be female-led, and we now know who that'll be. Vanessa Lachey has snagged the starring role in the latest CBS spinoff, so congratulations there to Vanessa Lachey. We have everything coming and going to Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Amazon, and others in May, so check that out. The show The Last Kingdom will officially end with season 5, so that is wrapping up there. Emily V. Gordon and Kumail Nanjiani are going to be teaming with Andy and Barbara Muschietti to do a new film called The Doubtful Guest. So I love this pairing here. Of course, they did The Big Sick, and this is the next project here, The Doubtful Guest. So very cool there. Nick Jonas is set to host the Billboard Music Awards, so congratulations there. Donald Glover says that Atlanta Season 3 will probably be out in early 2022. Director of Mortal Kombat Simon McQuoid explains why he's leaving the tournament out for Mortal Kombat 2. I know a lot of people were like, where's the tournament at? And, he basically said, I wanted to take the first movie to kind of build up the characters, introduce everybody, and then you can lead into the tournament with the sequel. And I kind of dig that idea instead of just rushing right into it. Morbius, its release date has been pushed back 1 week. Again, why? Doesn't make no fucking sense. But there you go. It's been pushed back another week, so now it comes out the very end of January 2022. Let's see here. We have some set photos of the Flash movie, which is now filming, and it shows the Batman's 1989 Wayne Manor. That's right, man. Michael Keaton is back. Wayne Manor is back, and you get first look at the Wayne Manor from the Tim Burton Batman movie. So we are doing it. We are doing it. So there you go. We have your first look photos at Miss Marvel, which is still filming, and you can see Iman Vellani in her costume for the first time, and it looks pretty damn awesome. She looks straight out the comic book, and I love it. Let's see here. So, yesterday, Nope, that's something totally different. Sorry, got confused there. There's a conspiracy going around saying that Sharon Carter in Falcon and Winter Soldier might be a Skrull. Ooh, think about that. We do have Secret Invasion coming up, so you never know. But just throwing that out there to make everybody be like, what? Multiple MCU movies are in development that have not been announced yet. So that's right. There's a lot that we don't know that is cooking up. So that gets me very excited there as well. Let's see here. We have the first trailer for the new show Heels, which is coming to the Starz network. This stars Stephen Amell, and it's based on a wrestling brothers that wrestle for this company. It looks really good. It looks kind of in the vein of the movie The Wrestler. It's very gritty, realistic, down earth. But I love Stephen Amell. Of course, he was Green Arrow for all those years. And, I love wrestling. So, hey, man, put them together. You get this show Heels, and I'm down for it. It comes out this summer on Starz. Let's see here. David Arquette is going to be joining Sarah Michelle Gellar in her new Amazon pilot Hot Pink. We have what's coming to Hulu this month, so check that out. What's in HBO Max this month? The box office, the movie Demon Slayer has edged out Mortal Kombat to become the #1 film of the weekend. That is pretty crazy that an animated film that not a lot of people know about dethroned Mortal Kombat. They came out the same time. Mortal Kombat won the first weekend, and now Demon Slayer won weekend #2, which is just crazy. Demon Slayer is expected to end the weekend with $6.4 million in tickets as Mortal Kombat trails closely with 6.2. So it was a close race, but man, what a hell of a drop for both these films, which made over $20 million last weekend. So that was a hell of a nosedive in the box office. Okay, I told you at the beginning of the show that I did a special Quick Bites episode talking about some Marvel stuff. So without going into the full detail that I did there, because I want you to go listen to that episode, Marvel did release a little sizzle reel, basically trying to entice people. Hey, it's time to get back to the movie theaters, right? It's been a long time. Put out this really cool trailer. It's got Stan Lee talking on it, and you see a lot of the upcoming projects, right? Like Black Widow, and you see everything that's coming really, really soon. And then we get some news of some other stuff. We find out that the sequel to Black Panther is now called Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Oh man, what a cool title. What a very, very cool title. And then we find out that Captain Marvel 2 is now simply titled The Marvels. Ooh, The Marvels, man, because we getting Captain Marvel, we getting Miss Marvel, we getting Tiona Paris as Monica Rambeau with her powers from WandaVision. So The Marvels, man, coming in 2022. So we get these titles. We get confirmation that it's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. We find out Guardians of the Galaxy is officially coming, Volume 3 in 2023. It was really cool to get some confirmations. What was announced was that Black Panther: Wakanda Forever will be hitting theaters July 8th, 2022. The Marvels will be hitting November 11th, 2022. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania will hit February 17th, 2023, along with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on May 5th, 2023. So that is awesome. Of course, there's a bunch of other movies that, we just got these symbols of, like Thor: Love and Thunder and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, because there's a lot of other projects coming out. And of course, you have all the Disney Plus stuff as well. So this is really, really cool. I love the title of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. It shows you that they're really going to just have this emotional tribute to, Chadwick Boseman, and just, and then bringing all the Marvels together. I love it, man. And you get your first look at the Eternals, Shang-Chi, Black Widow. So we get a lot of other stuff as well too. Check out that trailer. We have it posted on all our social media, up on our Facebook as well. So check that all out. And like I said, go listen to my Quick Bites, because I get way into more detail. I'm going to keep moving on here. But yeah, check out our Phase 4 Quick Bite episode. It's called MCU Titles and Dates 2021 through 2023. There you go. All right. Moving along, Rosie O'Donnell set to go guest star in a new Starz comedy called Run the World. HBO Max has ordered a new show called Love and Death starring Elizabeth Olsen. This sounds awesome. I'm looking forward to this. I love Elizabeth Olsen, so great addition here. We have a new special look at Loki, so you can check out Tom Hiddleston in action there, as we're just about a month away from that. Tuca and Birdie Season 2 gets a sneak peek teaser trailer, so you can check that out. Congratulations to Luke Evans, who has just landed a lead role in a new action series called Echo 3. So I love that. It's going to get a 10-episode series order. So great job. I love Luke Evans. I'm glad he's getting this project. Scarface and the Untouchable will be coming to Showtime. That's getting an adaptation and development over on the Showtime channel. Congratulations to Alexander Skarsgård, who's going to be added in a reoccurring role for Succession Season 3. So that is awesome. The Mayans MC has been renewed for a 4th season over at FX. So congratulations there for that getting renewed. What's also renewed is Kung Fu and Stargirl. That's right, both of those shows have been renewed over at the CW as well. So that's awesome there. Kung Fu been doing really good in the ratings. Stargirl season 2 hasn't even come out yet, and they're already renewing it, so that's kind of crazy. But hopefully it's season that just shows you the faith they have in season 2. Conan is finally setting his last episode at TBS. It will air in June, and then he's done, and then he'll be moving to HBO Max shortly thereafter. Tom Hanks' new movie, Finch, which was formerly titled BIOS. We've talked about this film before. It was called BIOS, now it's called Finch. It's actually landed over on Apple TV Plus, so they just picked up the rights to that. And this is the first time for Tom Hanks, man. His movie Greyhound went straight to Apple TV Plus as well, so he must have a good relationship with Mr. Hanks over here. But that's awesome there. We'll check that out on that. Thomasin McKenzie is set to lead Olivia Wilde's new Carrie Strug biopic called Perfect. The service Discord is coming to the PlayStation Network early next year. Netflix has dropped a teaser for their animated League of Legends show called Arcane. We have the trailer for Houston starring Ewan McGregor, so you can check that out. Netflix's Emily in Paris Season 2 has officially begun production. We have everything coming and going to Stars in May, so check that out. The Dungeons and Dragons movie has officially begun production, so that's going, which is awesome. We have the Rick and Morty Season 5 trailer, so you can check that out. Netflix has officially wrapped Season 4 of Cobra Kai, so that is awesome. We'll get that later this year. Cobra Kai, baby, let's roll. Looking very forward. We've been talking a lot about this Night Court revival where NBC has officially snagged a series pilot order, so it is moving along, and we already got Melissa Rauch, John Larroquette, so this is pretty cool there that we're getting that. CSI Vegas has just added Paul Guilfoyle. He'll be returning as Jim Brass for the revival. Doctor Strange was actually going to be in WandaVision. That's right, Kevin Feige talked about at one point. They did have Benedict Cumberbatch appearing in WandaVision, but as they were in the writer's room and as they were developing the show, they felt they didn't want, just this male Avenger coming in and saving the day from Wanda. They wanted it to be a Wanda story from start to finish, so they decided against it. But, for all of us that were waiting for him the entire time, we know that at least that was on the agenda at one point. A RoboCop documentary is in the works, and they just finished filming it, actually, after they finally got a Peter Weller interview for it. So that's awesome, because what would be a RoboCop documentary without Peter Weller talking about it? I mean, Jesus, that would have been stupid. Animal Kingdom has just tapped veteran actress from Pose, Charlene Woodward, to play Smurf's badass beneficiary in Season 5. The Rugrats revival is getting a May premiere date, May 27th, on Paramount Plus, so get ready. The Good Doctor has been renewed for Season 5 over at ABC. SNL has announced that Season 46, Keegan-Michael Key and Anna Taylor-Joy will host the final 2 episodes of the season, so I love that. I can't wait to see the Keegan-Michael Key episode. That's going to be fantastic. Law & Order Criminal Attorney series Law & Order for the Defense has been given a straight-to-series order, so there you go. More Law & Order, baby. Dong dong. Sex and the City revival over on HBO Max is poised to add 3 more series regulars to the cast, and all of them will be women of color. So there you go there. We have the first promo for the Republic of Sarah, which has a U.S. town declaring its independence in an upcoming CW drama that's coming down the pike. The Billboard Music Awards will be honoring Pink. She'll be receiving a very special Icon Award, so that is awesome. Well deserved. Pennyworth is in negotiations with Epix and HBO Max. That's right, for Season 3. If it returns, it could actually go to HBO Max first and then roll over to Epix, which Epix has been its home for the first 2 seasons, but they're looking to work something out with HBO Max since they do all the DC stuff. Tegan and Sarah Quinn's high school series ago over at Amazon's IMDb TV. There you go. Angelina Jolie is excited for Chloe Zhao to bring a new voice to the Marvel Universe, so we'll see what ends up happening there. Tom Cavanaugh and Carlos Valdez are exiting The Flash. This is sad. Long-term cast members here since day 1, and they are leaving at the end of this season. So I can't blame them. This season has sucked, and I think they saw the writing on the wall, so they're like, I'm out! So hopefully the show gets better, but man, this ain't a good sign at all. Netflix has canceled the detective drama The Irregulars after just one season. Wow, wow. We have the trailer for Rogue Hostage starring Tyrese Gibson and John Malkovich, so you can check that out. David and Jessica Yoyelio have agreed to a first look production deal with Disney. Finding the Mother Tree. Amy Adams and Jake Gyllenhaal are set to produce the adaptation, with Amy Adams set to star in it, so I love that. We have the season 4 trailer for Gomorrah, which is going to be on HBO Max. It's a gritty Italian mafia drama, so you can check out the season 4 trailer on that. Harold Perrineau is set to lead Epix's new horror series called From. So this sounds pretty cool, actually, so I might actually end up watching this one. Hugh Jackman's sci-fi thriller Reminiscence is moving up 1 week. It comes out in September. Andrew Garfield, they asked him about Spider-Man, and he said, "No, man, I didn't get no call. I'm not in it, bruh." So, again, we'll play these games, and I guess we'll all wait and see when either the trailer comes out or we're sitting in a movie theater and we go, damn, he wasn't lying. He's not in this thing. And neither, where's Toby at? He's not in this either. So, I'm so anxious to see what happens with this new Spider-Man movie. We have the teaser trailer for Netflix's new romantic drama, The Last Letter from Your Lover. You can check that out. Taylor Page is joining Peter Dinklage in the Toxic Avenger reboot. CW's Dynasty show has added Kara Royster as a major troublemaker for Fallon in Season 4. Big Sky has been renewed for Season 2. Congratulations. I do like the show Big Sky. This is pretty cool there. I like that. We do have a spoiler of someone confirmed to be returning for the 150th episode of The Flash, but I won't tell you who it is. You'll have to look at the article to find out. Sarah Silverman is set to star in a new indie thriller called Viral. Billy the Kid series is coming from Michael Hurst, and that'll be coming to the Epix channel as well. A lot of stuff popping up on Epix all of a sudden. Well, my friends, that's it. That is the end of our news. That is the end of our journey. Thank you so much for joining me on this Star Wars Day, May the 4th, 2021. It is almost midnight, which means we're getting close to Revenge of the 5th. So we're going to wrap this thing up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's do some plugs. AmIOnTheAir.com, once again, is the website. Make sure you bookmark it, and it's got links to all our socials on there, so make sure you follow along and subscribe. Subscribe to the podcast feed on Apple Podcasts. If you have an Apple device, just subscribe. Leave us a 5-star review. Please, I would appreciate it so much. So much. If Apple Podcast ain't your thing, we're on Spotify. That's my favorite. Spotify. Amazon Music. It's awesome on Amazon Music. They even break the show down into our seasons and episodes, and I just love the way they categorize it. Thank you, Amazon Music. You do a great job. Google Podcasts, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, Podchaser. We're all over the different interwebs. iHeartRadio. Make sure you listen on whatever you want to listen on to. We're available on Facebook, facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Twitter @AmIOnTheAir. Follow me on Twitter @DXDonMega. Follow us on TikTok @AmIOnTheAir. Just follow us. You can listen to the show there. Or you get links to it. You don't really listen to the show there. But we'll talk about some stuff. And, Instagram, YouTube, everything. AmIOnTheAir. Stardust. Follow me @DonMega. DonMega. Follow me. I'll follow you back. Stardust, baby. Look it up. It's a great app. Video reviews. And, of course, RedDragonsRadio.com. Thank you, Red Dragons Radio. Follow on Twitter @RedDragonsRadio, all one word as well. That'll do it for us, man. We're coming in right under that hour mark. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for getting caught up to speed. I am broadcasting a day late, so I apologize for that once again. Stuck with work. Busy, busy, busy. And, hey, today was May the 4th. Star Wars Day. Best day to record a show. That'll do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I got another big day ahead of me tomorrow. So take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll catch you on the next one. Till next time, guys. Peace.
Bye, everybody. Red Dragons! Red Dragons!